It's deeply concerning to hear about instances of radicalization among young individuals, as evidenced by the recent case of the 16-year-old Singaporean student who has been handed a restriction order, RO, under the Internal Security Act, ISA. This underscores the importance of vigilance and intervention in countering extremist ideologies, regardless of the age of those involved. The Internal Security Department, ISD, shared details about how the student, a secondary 4 student, had become self-radicalized by far-right extremist propaganda online, particularly influenced by the videos of Paul Nicholas Miller, a far-right personality based overseas. The journey toward extremism began in 2022 and intensified by early 2023, leading to an intense hatred for communities commonly targeted by far-right extremists, including African Americans, Arabs, and LGBTQ+ individuals. What's particularly striking is that despite being of Chinese ethnicity, the student identified as a white supremacist and expressed aspirations to conduct attacks overseas in furtherance of the white supremacist cause. The fact that the student considered carrying out violent acts in countries such as France, Italy, the US, and Russia is alarming, demonstrating the global reach and impact of extremist ideologies. Despite these aspirations, it's noted that the student did not act on his plans due to a lack of financial resources and knowledge, and importantly, there was no indication of plans to conduct attacks within Singapore or attempts to influence others with his extremist views. This highlights the critical role of early intervention and monitoring by authorities in identifying and addressing radicalization among youth. The issuance of a restriction order by ISD imposes limitations on the individual's activities, including travel outside of Singapore without permission, internet and social media usage, and issuing public statements. Additionally, the student will undergo a rehabilitation program aimed at countering the violent extremist views he has adopted and emphasizing their incompatibility with Singapore's multiracial and multireligious society. Psychological counseling will also be provided to address factors that render him susceptible to radical influences and propensity to violence. This case is not an isolated incident, as evidenced by the detention of another 16-year-old in December 2020, also radicalized by far-right extremist ideologies. However, it's heartening to learn that this individual has been released from detention following good progress during rehabilitation and no longer poses an imminent security threat. The fact that he was able to continue his studies and excel in academic examinations while under detention speaks to the potential for rehabilitation and reintegration into society with the right support mechanisms in place. In conclusion, while cases of radicalization among youth are concerning, the proactive approach taken by authorities in identifying, intervening, and rehabilitating individuals involved is crucial in safeguarding communities against extremist ideologies. It's imperative for society to remain vigilant and united in countering extremism in all its forms, while also recognizing the importance of rehabilitation and second chances for those who have strayed down such dangerous paths. What are your thoughts on this issue? Do you believe enough is being done to address radicalization among youth? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230 for more insightful discussions on current affairs and societal issues. Your engagement helps spread awareness and foster meaningful dialogue on these important topics.